Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm at the unit. I've just pulled up. It's absolutely pouring it hard. And I can't bother to get out of the car just yet. So thought I'd do a little intro. As you can see behind me, I've got a load more stock. This is all stuff that's listed. It was on my shelf. It was from my C shelf, which I haven't actually brought over yet, but I've got other shelves here I can use, so I'm just gonna throw it onto that. And get it in there, get it on the shelves. I've still got a lot of stuff, of listed stuff to bring over. So in my usual stock room that you would have seen behind me, I've got two massive bookshelves that are full of stuff. I haven't started bringing that over yet. My plan is to empty some of this out and then use some of the boxes, and then just keep bringing stuff over in the same sort of boxes. And then eventually it'll all my listed stock will be here. And I'm going to try and leave some of my unlisted stock at home so I can get it listed, which makes more sense. I've still got, well, I've got tons of books in there. So you may remember that I said I was going to hire a van, get all the books out that I was being given, and then I was going to go over to my mum's and pick all those books up as well, bring those over. But by the time I didn't even manage to clear everything from the place I was getting the books from. The van got completely full up. It was a transit van. It was completely full, as you'll probably see in a minute when I take you into the unit. So I've still got all those boxes at my mum's to bring over. So I think I'm gonna have to hire a van again to bring all that over. Then I'll probably bring this listed stock over as well, so I know it's all here. Yeah, so the job for this morning is to get all this out, get it on the shelves, and I've got some orders to pick. I've done majority of it at home, but then there's some other bits I've already brought over. I think it's 7 or something like that, so it's not a huge amount, and it should be fairly easy to get sorted out and find, if I can get through the big mountain of books. So let's get in there. Let's brave the weather, and yeah, I'll show you what we're working with. Right, so here we are in the unit. Hopefully it's not too noisy because obviously the rain's pelting down, but I'll just have to deal with it. This is what we're working with. So this is what we picked up. Me and my other half picked up on Saturday. So we've got all of these, little boxes under here, little boxes here which are 2 deep, down here, all here. This is all listed, sorry, this is all unlisted stock, obviously. I just picked it up, unsorted really as well. And you may also notice I've got a table. So yeah, I was saying about getting a table the other day, and on the way home I popped into a charity shop and they had this table. I think it's handmade, but it's sturdy, it's got proper solid legs on it, and they had them for £5, and I had the car was sort of empty, so I thought it was just before I was getting the van, so perfect opportunity to pick up that table. Paid £5 for that, which is a bargain, so I'm going to use that. I may use it for taking pictures on at some point. But for now, I'm going to use it for sort of helping me sort stock, so I can make piles, and then I know which piles I've got, and I can take all that back home to get photographed, then probably bring back once it's listed. So that's the plan. But yeah, as you can see, there is a lot of books. I was absolutely knackered on Saturday after moving all of these. And I say it's not even all of it. I've still got tons at my mum's to bring over. Yeah, so much to do, so much to get sorted out. But I thought I'd just show you. So all of these books would have been binned. Basically, I got a message on Facebook, and they said, "Look, all these books are going. Would you be interested?" So I was like, yeah, I'll come and have a look, and this is what it is. And so this isn't all the ones from the house, this isn't all the ones I've already taken. The lady who's sort of organising it all has said to me, if you want me to box any more up for you, I will do. So I've said yes, go for it. So I'm gonna try and get as many more as I can, because it's going to be worth a fortune really, and it would just been binned. I've sold so many from it already. I haven't worked out how many I've sold, but I've sold one big bundle, which went for 135, as you would have seen in my previous video. I've sold another bundle for 55, a few bundles here and there for like 30, a couple of individual books for 15, 20 quid here and there. So yeah, I've sold, feels like tons already, but there's still so many more to go, and so I've not even looked through my CDs. It was just throwing them in boxes. There's a lot of I've taken quite a lot of the fiction, but there's still a lot of fiction here, but the vast majority of it is probably non-fiction. So I'm not sure. Yeah, they're very hit and miss, non-fiction, I find. So it could be some of them worth nothing, some of them could be worth hundreds. So who knows? It'd be fun looking through them and trying to work out what's what. Anyway, must get on. I've got all this stuff to get out of the car. I've got things to pick. Then I've got to go home and pack them. So yeah, busy day. Yes. Right, let's actually go through what has sold first, because I've just picked the orders. I thought it'd be easier to get those out first. So I've sold a Garfield. That has sold for $22.99 plus postage. I've had that listed for ages, and I probably had like 12, 15 watchers on it, since so many offers out. It's finally sold. I have sold a Christmas jigsaw, as you'd expect this time of year. So it's brand new and sealed. I've had that listed for ages. That's actually been up to Amazon. Didn't sell on Amazon, it came back, and I listed it, and it's finally sold. For I just kept dropping the price, and then someone offered me a tenner plus postage, so I was taking it. And the flash cap, which again I've had listed for ages. I can't remember when I picked it up, but that's finally sold for $8.99 plus postage. Some trainers. These are by a make called Greys, which I've not heard of before, but these are the second pair I've actually found, if that makes sense. I hadn't heard of them. I bought a pair, and then I found this pair as well. And then these have sold first for $16.99. I think they're officially like hockey ones, so I've marked them as hockey. I think I paid £1 for those in a charity shop not too long ago. This has sold, which is a food processor, a Kenwood food processor base. There it is, Kenwood. That has sold for $24.99 plus postage. That hadn't been listed long at all. I think it had been listed a couple of hours, and someone picked it off. I've got the rest of the blender listed as well. So food processor listed. I picked this up for free off of the Olio app, which I do pick a lot of stuff up off of there. If Olio want to sponsor me, that would be great. I actually sold some books as well, which is not surprising, I suppose. But this, How to Think About Weird Things, Critical Thinking for a New Age, that sold for £6 plus postage. I can't remember, I think I might have got that for free. And these I picked up for free as well, part of that massive book bundle, book haul last year. These are Chinese language, sort of like kids books, like history and stuff like that. And they have sold for £6 plus postage as well, so not a huge value in those, but glad to see them out the door, because they've been sitting there for a while. Right, I really need to get a move on, because look at the water that's coming in already. That's not good. I need to get this door pulled to and stop the water coming in. Right, so I've made some progress. The door gets very wet, so it's definitely something to be aware of. Luckily I cardboard box that was kind of coming apart, so I just tore that up and put that down to soak up the dampness. So maybe when it's raining I'll have to be very cautious of that in future, but that's fine. I bought all the boxes in. I can't remember where I got to, but I've bought a load more boxes in. So all these boxes down here, this is all they're all bundles of books that are already listed, and I've boxed them up already. I've emptied out some other plastic boxes that I had, here, and there's a couple more there. So I've emptied those out which had books in. I've put them on the shelf, updated the SKU, so that's good. I've still got a few more to do, but I might leave it for now because I've got to get back at some point and get this packaging done. Yes, I can see I've got this shelf set up now as well, which was the one which is kind of up my loft. I've got this one set up which is for lighter goods, and then over here is still stuff to be sorted out. So there's clothes and shoes and stuff, which I can now use the other boxes which are empty to put in and skew up. It's just sort of it's a bit of a back and forth, but once it's all sorted it'll be fine. It's just there's a lot of work in the meantime to get it to where I want it to be. So yeah, lots done in quite a short space of time, I feel, so that's good. Obviously I've still got this whole shelf to be filled up, but I've got all my shelves at home which I might put on there. Let's see, and maybe I might even put some of these boxes on top so they're sort of out of the way rather than be on the floor. Yeah, another thing I picked up yesterday, more books. I just saw a thing on Facebook Marketplace saying 4 bags of free books, kids books, so I was like, okay, I'll go and get those. But there was 5 boxes and they were fairly big boxes, so yeah, I haven't really had a chance to look through them yet, but you can kind of see David Williams, which I've got listed anyway, so there's a few more in there. Some Tom Gates in there, which are always nice. There's other mishmash of stuff, some Beanos in there, more Tom Gates under there, that's good. So I may take some of this back maybe to get them listed, although I've got a lot of stuff at home still. I'm trying to sort of get through as much stuff at home first before I bring it over, rather than bringing it over or bringing stuff back. Otherwise I end up just with a load of stuff at home. So what I've actually got another shelf over there still to be, which I might bring over here, and another one up my loft which I might bring over, and they should fit in there. Then I'll have more shelving to put everything on. Then I can put the boxes either over that side or at the back or even near the front, so I can just grab things from then as and when I need them. Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. I'm pleased with how it's going. Obviously I would love it to be going quicker, get all these books listed, because at the minute it's just sitting there not making me any money. So yeah, need to get on, get it listed. Oh, one other thing I picked up at the weekend as well. So when I was picking up all these books, the whole place is basically being gutted, and I sort of said there was a load of cassette tapes which I'd not noticed. Sort of, I kind of noticed, but not really looked at them before. And there were some quite good ones in there. There was a lot of heavy metal, kind of sort of 80s, 70s, 80s metal, like Ozzy Osbourne, that kind of stuff. There's some Beatles ones, I don't know if they're any good. Van Morrison, I can see, Tina Turner. So there was a whole load, and I sort of started going through and picking some out, and ended up with like 2 bags full. One bag and another bag just down there. Yeah, so that's a whole load of stuff to go through as well. But I figured the tapes, they're all kind of by the same artist, so I tried to grab all the ones by the same artist and I'll just bundle them together. There was also some modern stuff in there. There was like Oasis and Blur tapes, which I had a look up, and some of them can do really well. So yeah, I might take them bags home maybe because they're nice and easy to get listed. Might get those sort of out of the way, and then I can get loads of listings set up for the week, so I haven't really got to worry about anything else. Keeps eBay ticking over, keeps eBay happy. The algorithms, if there is an algorithm, I've no idea, but yeah, so that might be something to crack on with, and then I can focus on getting everything else, trying to get everything else sorted out from here. But I think I'll leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed my little adventure into my unit. It would just be an ongoing thing, so I thought once I'm sort of set up, I look forward to actually having all my stock here. I will be able to sort of set you up and do a picking video, just like go through, grab everything I need, show you it, tell you how much I paid. So yeah, if you like that kind of thing, hopefully that will be what I'll get to sooner or later. I can get it all set up on the table, get other bits listed, and show you what I'm listing. So yeah, there's gonna be lots of videos to come. Hope you enjoyed them. Hope you enjoyed this one. Please leave a thumbs up if you did. That'd be very much appreciated. If you're new here, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.